is a very serious drama. It's kind of a problem play. It's about capital and labor. Now, I wouldn't bother making a point of all this, except later on, if you happen to see a lot of naked women being chased through the woods, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. This play is full of symbolism. I work for the sleep-tight pajama factory in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The pajama game is the game I'm in, and I'm proud to be in the pajama game. I love it. I can hardly wait to get to work at 8. Nothing's quite the same as the pajama game. I'm an executive. I'm a time study man. I can tell you per second exactly how many stitches go into a pair of pajamas. I can time anything. You'll see when we get down to the factory.
Hey, kid.
Who, me?
Her is the cutest. Listen, baby. I would have never tell this to nobody else but you. To nobody else but you, I would have never tell this. What I mean to say is you're different from the rest. Baby, you're the best. And I would have never tell this to nobody else but you.
Now go on.
Her is a kind of doll which drives a fella bats. Is her.
Her is.
Her has a kind of shape which really is a cat. Has her.
Her has.
My wife, she ain't understanding. She ain't like her is. This here ain't no line I'm handing, or I should drop dead right where I'm standing. Her is a snappy dress and what is dressed to kill. Isn't her?
Her is.
Her is the only doll from which I get a thrill. Isn't her?
Her is.
Her is running away, but her sure can't bet. Him is gonna get her yet. I'm gonna get her yet.
Oh, Heinzie.
I've learnt my lesson, Mabel. I'll never be jealous again.
You stick to that now.
Absolutely.
That's easier said than done.
I can do it.
I knew it. But let's take an example, just for fun. Picture this. You're sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
There I am. I'm sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Later on, she gets a bouquet with a card that's saying to baby, you were great. Well, Heinzie, what would you do then?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Nice work, Heinzie.
Oh, something Mabel I can do.
Now let's take another example. Picture this. You've nothing to do, so you drop into chat for a while.
There I am. I've nothing to do, so I drop into chat for a while.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Then you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants and a nice, neat little pile. Well, Heinzie?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
Stop, Heinzie, you're practically cured.
There will be no more nightmares to sleep through. No more bushes to creep through.
No more keyholes to peep through.
That's my plan.
Well, now that you're a new man, picture this. You go to your sweetie's apartment, you borrow the key.
There I am. I go to my sweetie's apartment, I borrow the key.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
Then, to boot, she tells you she was in the arms of her cousin who's back from overseas. see.
Her cousin back from overseas. Do you expect me to believe?
see.
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again. Mabel, would you care to join me in one round of my things to little dance?
Me?
Certainly. Careful now. Now let's start.
Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high-flying cloud. Though you've been acting cold to him, you know your heart is sold to him. Get on the ball, girl. Just take it all in your stride. Don't let him make you fall apart. You've always had your pride. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Won't you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Our main problem is this 7.5 cents ring.
Well, you don't have to worry, babe.
What do you mean, Prez?
I figured it out. I figured it out. With the pencil and the pad, I figured it out. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to feel living like a king. I figured it out.
You figured it out.
I figured it out.
You figured it out.
With the pencil and the pad, I figured it out. Only 5 years from today. Only 5 years from today. I can see it clear before me, only 5 years from today. 5 years. Now let's see. That's 260 weeks times 40 hours every week, at roughly 2¼ hours overtime. A time and a half for overtime comes to exactly $852.74. That's enough for me to buy an automatic washing machine, a year's supply of gasoline, carpeting for the living room, not to mention a 40-inch television set.
Hello, 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king.
I figured it out.
You figured it out, you figured it out.
We figured it out.
With the pencil and the family figured it out.
Only 20 years from today.
Only 20 years from today.
I can see it like a vision.
Only 20 years from today.
20 years. Now let's see. That's 1,040 weeks,
Times 40 hours every week.
at roughly 2¼ hours overtime.
At time and a half for overtime.
Comes to exactly
$3,411.96.
Wow! That's enough for me to be a sultan in the Taj Mahal, in every room a different doll.
I'll have myself a buying spree. I'll buy a pajama factory that I could end up having